All right, number 28. We have f of x equal to x plus 3 times x minus k. The function f is defined above. If k is a positive integer, which of the following could represent the graph of y equal to f of x in the xy plane? Okay, so we have the function here is f of x equal to x plus 3 times x minus k. So we know this is going to be a quadratic function, as we have x times x will be x squared. And if you see the graph, these are all like a parabola. And this function they give us in the factored form. So it is in the parentheses. Right, so if we have the factor form, what we can do is we can set each factor equal to 0. And then we can solve for x, and that will be the x-intercepts on the graph. Okay, so that would be the zeros. And then graphically, that would be the x-intercept. So if we do that, so let's say x plus 3 equal to 0. So to solve for x, we can do minus 3 on both sides. Get x equal to -3. So that would be one solution. Okay. And the other one will be x minus k equal to 0. And then solve for x, we'll do plus k on both sides, even though we don't know what k is. But if we solve this, we'll just get x equal to k. And we know k is also a positive number. Okay, because they say k is a positive integer. Okay, so based on this, we know our two solutions had to be -3, and then k, it had to be a positive number. So I had to go through a -3 on one of the point for the x-intercept, and then also had to go through a positive number. So which one goes through -3? Let's look at all these graphs. So A does, right? This point is -3. But B doesn't work because B goes through here as -2 and not -3. C goes through -2, right? So that doesn't work. And D goes through -3 right there. So that's good. Okay. And then for A and D, they both go through a positive number. In this case, that's 2 for both of them. So then I guess K will have to be 2. Then we don't know. We can't really solve for it from the equation, but we know that could work because K had to be a positive number. So 2 is positive. So that's good. So out of that, we can eliminate anything here between A and D. So another thing we can check here is this, since this here is the in front of x, we have positive coefficient, right? Just 1x and 1x. So the coefficient here, the leading coefficient, although there's no number there, we can put a 1. Okay, we can put a number 1 since there is no number in front. So you can just say it's 1 times that. So since the leading coefficient is a positive number, then the graph will open upward. Okay, so this is like the A value. If A is greater than 0, the graph opens up. Okay, if A is negative number, then it opens down. So we don't have any negative here. Okay, so we're assuming it had to be a positive one. So it opens up, then we know it had to be D. Okay, because the A graph for A opens downward, so that would be a negative A value in order to open down, which we don't have. Okay, so it opens up. So from there, we can tell that had to be D for number 28. All right, and that should do it. Okay, so letter D will be our final answer.